What's up, Junkyard dogs? I'm here at the yard bright and early. Susan opens to try and beat the sun and stay out here as long as I can. Last week I stayed out too long. I shouldn't have stayed out as long as I did. And I didn't get to many cars I wanted to, so I'm gonna try and get to those cars today, as well as there is a couple that's on my list, not as many as last week, but like I said, I didn't even get to all of them last week. So my goal is to always get 5 quality parts from as many vehicles as I can. If I get more than that, that's great. But money doesn't come to you. You got to go get it. Let's get this net profit. 1990 Geo Tracker. I came to this last week, but it was so hot. I didn't get anything off of it. I left. So I wanted the headlights, but these headlights are worth like $150. But as you can see, somebody did a really crappy paint job, and there's overspray all over them. So I don't think I'm going to get them. There's kind of some cracks there. Oh, that one is cracked. So they are rare and valuable because I'm assuming they don't make them anymore. But you know, this overspray. What would you guys do? You think that's still sellable, or would you leave it? The radiator shroud, that goes for $50 to $100. I don't really feel like digging it out right now. I got other stuff to get to, but if it wasn't as hot, I probably would. These front side markers, I noticed that they're yellow, so I'm assuming these are just so old and sun bleached or something. But I don't know, that all looks like an even like silver, and there's like the yellow edge. So the ones that sold are all yellow, so I'm kind of confused by that. I don't know if it's been so sun bleached or these are like aftermarket ones or not, but they go for around $50 for the pair. These, oh, here, I already took them both off. Okay, well, this one was on the passenger side. This one's kind of cracked, but these went as people, you can list them as rear side markers, but these were listed as reflectors, and they sell for like over $100 each. Now this one has a crack there, and you can see this is kind of damaged, but for $100, I mean, I'll throw this up for $50. I feel like somebody would want it. The other one, where is it? Yeah, here's the other one. See, the other one's basically, well, it's not mint, but it's in really good shape. So this was on the driver's side. So I'm getting those. And the speedometer is worth money. That was already gone last week. Ooh, that doesn't feel right. I was gonna say the steering column switch for the wipers and the turn signal. This is worth like $200, I think. But I don't know. All right, I'll mess with that off camera. Something doesn't feel right about that. If it's fine, I'll get it. If not, I'm not. There's a bunch of random switches in here. That's worth money. They're pretty much all gone. I'll flash them on the screen because I don't remember what they are. But cool little vehicle. I'm pretty sure this is the one that was the same as the Suzuki Samurai that Consumer Reports destroyed back in when it came out. They basically, Consumer Reports with the Samurai basically like trashed it, and it was like all false, and it affected the sales in the US, which is kind of a major reason that I don't trust automotive media or media in general. But yeah, they ruined that Suzuki, which is actually a good vehicle. I just thought they're awesome. They're really, well, they're like this, really short, you know, nimble in the trail. You can move around well with them. But anyway, yeah, there's really not much else on this, so let's see what else is out here. Here's a forgotten gem, 03 Mitsubishi Diamonte. Do you guys remember these? I remember when I was in college, I really liked these. Like, they kind of remind me of the Nissan Maxima. It's kind of like a luxury, sporty type car. Really cool. This is actually the first one I've ever been in. I wanted the driver master switch. It goes for like $50, but the paint's worn there, so not gonna get it. But this guy, whoever it was, liked music. But yeah, this is these were so cool. I remember back in the day. Anyway, this is the first one I've ever seen in the junkyard, so just want to share it. 04 Honda Civic. I just spent about 30 minutes getting this ECU out. I did not know it. Once I got it out, I checked the part number. It only goes for 60 to 70, and they cost 40 here at the yard, so it's not worth getting. When I did my preliminary research, there was other ones going for 100, so that's what I thought I was getting. But it was right there. It was like vertical like that, but there was 2 8mm bolts you had to really go all the way back to the firewall to get. That nobody explained on YouTube, because I was like, why is this difficult? And you had to drop this thing right here. A lot of work for absolutely no payoff. So that sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna waste $40, spend $40 to maybe make 5. I just noticed this radio trim bezel. I didn't even look it up if it is worth anything, which was somebody that took this off. I'll grab it, I'll flash it on the screen. Now it's missing a button right there, I just noticed that. So I don't know. If it's worth it, I'll get it. If not, I'll leave it. 02 Mitsubishi Spyder, Eclipse Spyder. A lot of good stuff on this. This one's in kind of bad shape. Just the Spyder logo, which this one's beat up. This can sell for around 50. I'm leaving that. These little dash vents are, I think, like 25 each. Or the set for 50, I can't remember. I'll flash them on the screen. These weather strips, and where these are, it's 1, 2, 3, and then the big long one on the front. That set, which I've actually sold that before, that's like 150 to 200. Surprisingly, weather strips and convertibles are usually pretty valuable. And the radio trim bezel can be worth up to $75. So 50 to 75. I'm gonna take that off. I just haven't done it yet. Those dash vents are smashed in there, so there's a couple of them destroyed. I managed to get 2 out, but all the rest of them were destroyed. This glove box handle with the key's right there. This goes for 50 bucks. So I'm gonna grab that. Love those, super small to ship, weigh nothing, valuable. Don't have to worry about a return. And the sun visors, if they weren't destroyed, which these are, I think these are like 80. And the money is right there. The convertible top motors, it's there, and well, I haven't taken the panel off, it's right there too. These sell for 100 bucks each, and very good sell-through rate. So I'll try and take those off if I can figure it out. And I think that's enough from this Eclipse Spyder. Oh, this can be worth money. I saw a couple of these sold. I can't remember the sell-through rate. It's kind of big, so I'm gonna pass on it. But you know, if you got a big box and you want to sell the air box and the intake pipe, then it will sell eventually. 01 Toyota RAV4. Viewer did comment. This had just gotten here last week, and I didn't get to it. The rear tire cover was here, but it was damaged. I remember it had a big scrape here, but somebody obviously grabbed it. So those are worth money. The sun visors are worth money. This one has a hole in it right here, so I'm not getting this. I might get the driver one. I'll look up to see how much that is by itself. And the ECU, which is right here, engine control unit, I believe. If this is the 2.0 liter, it's worth like 100 bucks, or give or take, maybe a little more. So I'm gonna look that up and take that out if it's worth it. And this can be worth it. This and that, that'd be worth like 40 to 50. Pretty easy to take off. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it today. But yeah, I think that's it for this RAV4. Just wanted to show you guys, here's a 99 Honda Prelude. I have not seen one of these in years. And today's Saturday, they just dropped these 3 cars off, which is rare. They usually don't do that. They only drop cars off on the yard Monday through Friday. That's why they're not on blocks, or not on blocks, but you know, like old tires, whatever, old wheels. But this thing was attempted to be customized and did a very bad job, but it's a cool looking dash. And yeah, there's like nothing on this thing right from the start when it's dropped off. They destroyed this. I saw the big machine that pulls it up here. They like mangled this when they were dropping it off, so that wasn't broken until they dropped it on the ground. But yeah, these are cool cars. Long time since I've seen one. 05 Mini Cooper S. And finally, the body control unit was still here. There's two of them down the row I looked at. They've already been taken, so it's right down there, and pretty easy to get out. So for about 100. So not really sure what they'll charge me here. I know ECUs are 40, and I'm telling them it's not an ECU. I would think maybe 20 or something like that. I don't know, maybe 10. I found out in a little bit, but glad to finally get one. Stopped by this walled Lexus LS460. A viewer commented that these fenders are $3,300 new. I just sweated on that. Sorry, I was leaning on it. Yeah, so it has this right here, but it does have cracks here and like right there. I don't think that's broken. The other one's way worse condition, so I don't know. Would you guys get these if you're into these? I mean, I don't. It's a very cool fender though. They really get a great design. I like right here how they kind of open it up. But, and this is huge too. Like, I didn't realize how big these fenders are. I mean, this is a full-size car, but that's like a really big fender. So that's cracked. So I don't know. Would you guys want that? And then this one's in worse condition. See, that one's pretty bad. And then walled emblem's already gone on it. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys, if you're into this, like if this is savable. I mean, I don't know. I guess with bodywork, maybe you could fix this one. And I don't know if that's just the paint that's cracked or the body's cracked. Anyway, let me know, because I'm interested, because I've never seen a fender that is potentially this valuable. All right, and that's a wrap. I stayed here too longer than I should, just like I did last week. I swear junkyard picking is like an addiction. I just can't stop, but it's way too hot right now, so I've reached my limit, got my goal, so we're good. And these are all the vehicles that are for sale, and if they don't get sold, they will be put on the yard to be picked over. This RX, ooh, this is a nice interior. Infinity, Honda Pilot, wow, they're parking them over here now. But strangely enough, there's plenty of room in here, so who knows? I don't know. But those were here last week. Here's a Ford Edge. Don't really see too much in here that's new. And those of you that have never seen the channel before, sorry, but I come here weekly, so I kind of remember what stuff's here. This Civic's new, I think. Yeah. They advertise nothing's really over 2,500, which is true. I've never seen anything. Most of them are really like 1,800. But I think like a bigger SUV is, you get around 2,000 or something like that. But longtime viewers, that white LS460 is gone, and it was not on the yard because I went down the new row. So they must have sold it. And Mold Spore Firebird is still there. Somebody buy that thing. I don't want to get crushed. It survived this long. Now the inside's completely covered in mold. You need a hazmat suit, but you know, you could fix that. Anyway, thank you for watching if you made this far, and if you like these videos, I make them once a week, weather permitting. And please like, comment, subscribe, and hype. I'll see you on the next one.